Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. A few videos ago I asked you, do you care about CRL 2021? And overwhelmingly you guys said yes you do. So here we are a few videos later making it happen for you. I'm going to go ahead and bring you the grand finals of this month's CRL. We have one name which I'm sure you're familiar with, Sandbox. He's top ladder like every season at the top of your screen. And then we have kind of a newcomer on the scene. Be honest with me, had you ever heard of Ta? Ta's never been on the channel before as well. That's 5 years. Sandbox has been on the channel. Pretty much every player has been on the channel, no matter where they're from in the world. But Ta, his channel debut, also in a CRL recap. So this is a battle for $30,000. The winner gets $20,000. The loser gets $10,000. And I gotta throw the question to you guys. What would you do if you won $20,000 off of Clash Royale? Dogecoin? Bitcoin? Ethereum? Cardano? Put it in your savings account, your checking account, or would you just max your Clash Royale account so you can play better in the future? I don't know. Let me know, guys, if you have any ideas, any clever ideas on how you would spend the money. So here we go. Sandbox is going to be playing a rather meta deck, and look what Ta's playing, man. He's rocking the Bomb Tower, old school splash yard here being played by Ta, and Bomb Tower is not meta anymore. It seems like he missed the memo. After the nerf of the Bomb Tower, it's really all about the Goblin Cage and the Tesla in terms of defenses being used right now inside the game. You see a little bit of Inferno Tower as well, but almost no Bomb Tower anymore in terms of popular building meta choices. So a surprising kind of choice. Maybe it was just kind of a comfort deck for him. Either way, we'll see. We'll see how it works out for him. Elite Barbarians, now that is meta. That's meta. Elite Barbarians played where else? At the bridge there. We go with a Knight and a Baby D on defense. That's going to be able to defend pretty well, especially with the activated King Tower that we picked up in that very first sequence, thanks to the Tornado. So defensively here, Ta's deck is pretty well equipped, right? I mean, he played Bomb Tower, but at the end of the day, it's a good choice because we're going against Royal Hogs. However, this deck that we're going against is nasty. The number 2, I believe, win rate deck right now at the time of this recording. It really has been changing quite a bit recently, but we do miss that bar barrel if we were trying to distract the tower. So a little small mistake there actually ends up hurting a lot on that left side tower. 1826 as we're about 20-25 seconds here into double elixir time. So here we go, kind of setting up with that trifecta defense, just begging for the fireball. He opts for the fireball value against the tower there as well. It being the weak side tower, Bar Barrel's going to finish off that push, and Baby D's going to finish off that flying machine. So now Sandbox on the defensive end goes with the Mega Knight to distract and counter push down the lane of his choice, the weak side tower. Elite Barbarians going opposite lane again. We go with a nice clever Knight there in the center. And again, very clean defenses so far. Check this out right here. A beautiful Tornado pulls everybody together. The Elite Barbarians, the Mega Knights, in all of those Royal Hogs, excuse me. And then here in overtime, almost 10 seconds into overtime, the first Graveyard of the entire match. And you can see why we're not too keen on playing Graveyard right now. Mother Witch is everywhere, and she is, what, the best Graveyard counter? Who else spawns Royal Hogs for every skeleton? Definitely a lot of people complaining about Graveyard being too powerful a few months ago. Now with the Mother Witch being added to the game and then subsequently buffed, well, things are looking a lot better in terms of being anti-Graveyard meta. So speaking of Graveyard, here we go again. This time getting a little bit more aggressive. There's only 70 seconds or 80 seconds left inside this match right now. But again, Mother Witch is going to put on a clinic here, summoning not 3, 4, 5 pigs and then plus 5 more. But Bomb Tower is going to say, no thank you. Sayonara, all you pigs. We'll kill you all with the help of the Ice Wizard. But still a pretty big damage differential. And we keep giving Fireball value. And one Hog gets onto the tower. 12-22. We have to go in with more Graveyards here, and here we go again. Immediately the Mother Witch is placed, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, make it 5, call it 6 Hogs spawned off of that Graveyard. Big counter push coming in. Elite Barbarians in there as well. A nice NATO able to keep them off the tower, but still with 35 seconds left inside this match, we need to get desperate here. We go aggressive opposite lane here with the Knight and the Graveyard. Poisons in hand. moment. It's down against those Zappies, but the Bar Barrel and the Zappies did already the heavy lifting there. Flying Machine cleans up on one of those skeletons as well, and 20 seconds left. There's just not enough time here. A heads up, Elite Barbarians at the bridge there to block the tank for those skeletons summoned by the graveyard, and that's going to be GG here, guys, with 8-7, 6 seconds remaining, and poor Ta just cries and gives the good game. So now if he loses the next one, he is done. He's toast. He wins only $10,000, only 10,000, only 10K. So his backup is against the wall. Can he come through victorious here? The newcomer, Ta. Stay tuned to find out. All right, guys, match number 2 is underway here. By the way, big shout out to Andrew Guy, Crap, Rich Slayton, and Eric. Be a big fan of all those guys, the English casting team. I'm sure all the casting teams are amazing, but you know me, one language guy. Tremendous job on these broadcasts, guys. We actually scored some early damage thanks to that Goblin Brawler, albeit activating Sandbox's tower as well. So if you guys want to tune in live and catch any of these CRL 2021 matches, of course, I will have the Clash Royale Esports YouTube channel and their Twitter account linked for you guys in the description below. So here we go. It's going to be an early Lava Hound lining up that Magic Archer. So Sandbox is playing this deck, which is again a very popular meta deck. It's the Valkyrie Minor Wallbreaker Cycle deck. I shared this deck on the channel recently, I believe. Either way here, good defense, I guess, all things considered. One Skeleton D does get on the tower, taking it down to 1335 though. A Magic Archer and the Tesla able to clean up pretty nicely, all things considered. Wallbreakers played here at the bridge for Sandbox. Arrows do come down for Ta. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Ta, I don't even think he's signed to a team. I think he's just a free agent here. Obviously, Sandbox with Trident Gaming. So here we go. It's going to be Spirit Goblins on the left-hand side. We have a Magic Archer reloaded in back of the tower there for Sandbox, and really opening up a potential right lane Lava Hound push for us. Let's see if we do it. So far, just cycling here more for Sandbox. We're being patient. We go with Inferno Dragon at the bridge, unwilling to take that damage, trying to get some nice Magic Archer lineup. It did momentarily, but then it kind of hit the Miner instead. We go immediately with the Lava Hound in the back, eating up that Miner damage. And really here, let's see if we try to play defense or if we just go for the tower trade in this situation. We go with the high guards. He kind of saw that coming with a predictive log, so we decide to ignore the tower. See those wall breakers, guys? See those wall breakers? That might come back to bite us here, because they were unnecessary. They do make contact with the King Tower, but we, with that Miner hit, you see that last Miner shovel hit on that Magic Archer the same time as the arrows landed? Think about that sequence. If he didn't use the wall breakers, he had 2 more elixir. He might have been able to protect the Magic Archer. Instead, he loses the tower, and now really with 28, 27 seconds left, it's anybody's game here, guys. So here comes the hidden Tesla, placed there right in the pocket, and we're just going to kind of cycle here. Brawler gets a shot off, so we cycle the Inferno Dragon and the Mega Minion first, and then we play the Lava Hound behind our King Tower. Skeleton Dragons on the Valkyrie, just setting up a really, really strong, robust defense here. Even if those, one of the wall breakers does connect. But here we go, big push incoming. Tesla is in hand here, so is Valkyrie. So Tesla comes down. We might use arrows here against the Magic Archer. Let's see. We do. So we take down the Magic Archer, but we're going to eat not 1 but 2 wall breakers in the right-hand lane. We have 2 Lava Hounds on the tower here, and here goes the NATO along with the Skeleton Dragons, who absolutely annihilate, because of that NATO, the Spirit Goblins. So here we go, 1071 remaining on the tower. Valkyrie trying to just distract at this point. Same thing with the wall breakers. A Miner is on that tower, 613, and none of the wall breakers do connect. So now 336, we only have arrows in Miner here. So let's see what Sandbox is thinking. He needs to be thinking aggressive. We block the pocket there and try to avoid lining up the Magic Archer for some extra tower damage. Magic Archer is really the best option Sandbox has in terms of spell damage here, guys. There's no big spell. So he's forced to really Miner, Magic Archer, log, and kind of NATO. So we get the Miner on the tower, but the log does a good job at pushing it off. We go with a block with a Goblin Cage again, but there goes the Magic Archer. Oh, barely, just a quarter of an inch off from connecting with that tower. Now it's 288 remaining. Here comes the Skeleton Dragons again. They go, Sandbox goes with a Valkyrie trying to block that Miner. Meanwhile, a Miner lands on our tower, chipping away. 612, make it 564. NATO comes down. Look at the Inferno Dragon. Inferno Dragon on the tower. Inferno Dragon on the tower. And Inferno Dragon says, sayonara. That's a 3 crown. And Ta is right back in it, guys. This, again, this very next match is the difference between $10,000 for one of these players. Stay tuned. All right, guys, here we go. The final match. Sandbox versus Ta. Ta, again, at the bottom of your screen, opposite side of me. Not that you can see much of them. So we go with the snipe with the flying machine as a first play. Again, watching from the perspective of Ta. So who are you guys rooting for? Assuming you don't know. So Mother Witch, this time Ta plays the Mother Witch, getting a decent amount of value. And he does let that Brawler get one shot on the tower. Then he turns into a Cursed Pig. Snowball comes down. You can see Sandbox's deck as well here. And again, getting some nice chip damage on that left-hand tower. And again, let me know. Be real with me. Have you ever heard of Ta before? I hate to admit it, because this is kind of my job, but I hadn't. Now I do. Now I know who he is. All right, so here comes the Fisherman. Does a nice job defending against those elite barbarians. Fisherman marching his way over the other side of the arena, crossing that bridge before he goes to intercept and lasso in that Mega Knight. Here we go. Minute and 20 seconds into this contest. Let's see how we support this one. Okay, P.E.K.K.A comes down last second. I'm like, is he just going to let him hit the tower? No, P.E.K.K.A comes down, and pretty healthy P.E.K.K.A there. About 80% HP or so. Poison comes down against the Flying Machine. And now we're going to have to come up with another option here against this P.E.K.K.A. Rest assured, we have a good one. The Zappies, we split 2 to the right there. Probably with Poison out of hand, probably should have went 2 to the left. It's going to cause us to have to use a log, and it's a good thing we did because that snowball was coming down. If that P.E.K.K.A had gotten 1 hit, that would have been a game-changing potential sequence. So here we go again. It's going to be a Brawler, excuse me, a Cage, and an E-Wiz here set up on defense. A couple little nibbles on the right-hand tower puts that as the weak side tower. We have a Mother Witch in the left. We have a Flying Machine in the right. I do believe that Poison's back in hand, but he doesn't need it. He's going to let the E-Wiz finish off the Mother Witch. We go in the right-hand lane. Here comes a P.E.K.K.A and a Hunter. Not necessarily what we wanted to deal with. E-Wiz, meanwhile, gets 1 hit on the left-hand tower. Now we have the Mega Knight in the back. Flying Machine hovering right out of tower range is going to be able to finish off that P.E.K.K.A, or at least allow the Mega Knight to finish off the P.E.K.K.A, and there he goes. So now Mega Knight's going to splat land right on the head of the Hunter, and let's see what we can get going on here. No more hits taken onto the Mega Knight. Big push coming in. Royal Hogs, the win condition come down as well. This deck looked familiar. Think back to the first match, one of the most popular decks inside the meta, as we mentioned before. This time, though, it's Ta playing it, not Sandbox. Here we go. E-Wiz in the right-hand lane is going to be ignored. Poison's down on the Flying Machine. And here comes the Mega Knight again. P.E.K.K.A immediately in the back, same lane. So Mega Knight kind of does a double jump there. First on the Hunter. And here we go. Big push coming in. Mother Witch, Elite Barbarians, and Mega Knight. Fireball comes down as well, hitting the P.E.K.K.A and the E-Wiz. E-Wiz still helping out against that Mega Knight. And again, a Flying Machine reloaded there against the Hunter. Now we have damage advantage here, guys. So Sandbox is going to be looking to score any poison opportunity he possibly can. We immediately go in with the Royal Hogs. We also log back the P.E.K.K.A there, and we're going to get some nice nibbles on that tower. Even a few hundred damage, which is accomplished there, is going to be a big factor here. Again, with only 75 seconds left here inside this entire contest. A lot of money on the line here. Here we go. It's going to be the Stun Lock Zappies and the Elite Barbarians. P.E.K.K.A only scores 1 hit in total. Again, Fireball comes down, trying to get that Fireball value. And here we go. Triple elixir time. 55 seconds left inside the match. Log cycled. Here comes Graveyard for the first time this entire match. We have the Mother Witch. Poison lands a little bit high. Snowball comes down. So does the Mega Knight. Stun lock on the P.E.K.K.A. 1080 make it 1057 HP remaining on our weak side tower. Here we go. It's going to be a hunter. It's going to be a fisherman. It's going to be a goblin cage. Look at all these pigs. Oh my God. Endless pigs overwhelm the tower. And there it goes. The log finishes it off. And Ta is celebrating. He's off screen. He's dancing. He's all over the place. He just won $20,000. So guys, there you go. Ta is our winner. As you guys can see, celebrate with Rich Slayton and Andrew Guy using the YouTube video link and the Twitter link, and I'll include these guys' information for you guys as well. All of that will be in the show notes below. I hope you enjoyed some CRL coverage here on the channel. It was a really, really fun match to watch. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.